Why not you leave African alone, bro? Leave African alone.
How
You make
about you
money.
leave? No, no, no. You leave us alone. Don't
You
come over
no,
here.
bro.
No, no. You don't bring your family coming over here, getting into the medical industry after we didn't help you get over here, and you calling us all types of N words and slaves and no, it don't work like that, buddy. Right?
You make
I make what? Tatalish. Hop on, man.
you make money over African, bro. You cannot be without African. You cannot be without talking about African, bro.
How
What's
we
wrong
make
with you?
money on Africans? What? No, how do
What's
we
wrong
make money?
with you, bro?
How do we make money on Africans? You don't even
I
make
say
money
you.
on
I
them.
say you specifically.
How do I make some money on some damn
Why
Africans?
you talking about African all the time? Leave African alone, bro.
Okay,
Leave
first,
African alone.
okay. First of all, you are not tough sounding.
No, bro.
You
Leave
sound,
African
sir.
alone.
Let's not try to sound tough. Are you trying to sound tough? You sound small and hungry. You are not tough sounding whatsoever, son. You don't sound tough, man. You sound little and frail, like you got diabetes and malaria. You're not scaring nobody. Don't try to pump your little voice up. You sound like a bull dagger. That's an old school term. You sound like a bull dagger. Come on. You
Bro,
sound like
you trying to make a hate between African and Black American. That's what you're
how
doing.
I try to make hate, and your
You
fellow African is up here calling our people N words and slaves, but I'm making hate?
you what you're doing is you understand that Black American hates Africans, so you're using black that hate to make money over them. You
That's
make
a projection.
That's exactly what you're doing, bro. You know what you're
What
doing.
money have I made? What money?
You
Money
know
how?
you are very smart. You know what you're
What
doing,
money
bro.
are you talking about, sir?
You're
Y'all
making
always,
money
why do you
because you
tethers always have some kind of weird money making scam that you're trying to project onto us? You make money with bitcoins. You're stealing with, what are you talking about? Y'all be projecting these little weird scams that y'all got. What money are you talking about? What money are you talking about? Y'all always got some scheme going. What money are you talking about? What money did
you
I make on an
you
African?
want those FBA, stupid FBA like you. That's what you're doing. Those stupid FBA like you. You're using
Well,
them.
stupid.
You
I said
stupid.
FBAs are stupid, but you
You
fled
using
over here. So how
you
stupid
using
are
them.
you?
You using them because they are stupid. That's
No,
that's
no,
the
no.
thing.
So
You
the
using
foundational black Americans are stupid, but your little ignorant ass fled
They're
from your
stupid
failed
because they
homeland.
listen to you. They're
But
stupid because
but
they listen.
but you fled from your failed homeland where y'all eating Red Cross grains, but we're the stupid ones, right? Make it make sense. Tell us, smarty pants, how to do it the right way with your little fleeing self. Tell us
First
how
of
to do it the right
first
way.
off, I was born here. I'm a U.S. citizen.
You're a
Even
tether anchor baby. That's
even if
called being an anchor baby.
what you call tether, whatever, this is
That's an
stupid
anchor
term.
baby.
Those stupid term.
That's called being a little musty anchor baby, sir. You're a little musty, failed anchor baby. All right. You're not from our lineage. So tell me all about the smarts you got. And you're
No
over
one
here
from
because
your
of us.
lineage.
You were able to be born here because of foundational black Americans pushing for the policies and the laws and the resources for you to be born here, sir. Okay? So tell us, smarty pants, all the smarts that you got going on. Tell us. Tatalish, hop on,
Why
man.
did you hate African?
Sir,
Why
that's
did
a
you hate African?
projection. You ain't got nothing to hate, sir.
So why you talking about us all the time then? Why?
Because you tethers are always doing weird shit to us. So yeah, we're
No,
calling you
that's a
out.
fucking lie,
So
bro.
and by the way, and how were you born in the US with that janky ass accent?
I didn't grow up here. I just came back.
Oh yeah, so they did that whole Akon thing. They had you born here, then you ship you back over there to Guinea, and then you came back. They did that?
Why you always talking about African? That's why.
Dude, why are you always in our spaces? You're in our spaces. This is my space. I'm talking to the FBA family. You're the one who's always raising his hand trying to get on, gesticulating for attention. You're in our space. I'm not in an African space. We're talking about a whole bunch of different other stuff. Your little old musty finger is in the air, like, hey, listen to me, nigga. Your little old crusty Ebola hand is in the air, sir. Why are you tethers always in our spaces crying?
Your subject is always African, bro.
No, it
Always.
ain't. We're talking about a
Always.
vast array. No, we're talking about an array of stuff.
You
And
using
yes, we're going
stu- you
and we
use
are going to talk about some of the tether classes like Kamala Harris and all of these people because it's a relevant, pertinent conversation to our lifestyle. Because we have tethers trying to dictate where our resources are going to go. So yeah, that's a problem. We're going to talk about it. You feel me? So yes, we're going to talk about the tether class who's trying to dictate where our resources are going.
Okay. Now let me ask one question, just one question. Between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, who you gonna vote for?
Neither one.
So which one like the FBA gonna vote for?
We're voting for the couch.
You're not gonna vote?
No, unless one of them comes together with a program that they're going to give us some tangibles.
Oh my god.
Now, who are you voting for, Kamala?
Me? I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump.
Really? Now, why are you voting for Trump?
Because I like his policy.
Okay. No, okay. I'm not mad at it. So now you do understand that whatever cousins and relatives you have over here that's undocumented, Trump is going to get them out. They're going to send them back to Guinea.
I'm a US citizen, I don't care.
Right. There you go. All right. If you don't care about your cousins being deported, well, knock yourself out. Get your vote on. I'm not mad. I can't tell nobody how to vote.
I'm the
But
only one here. I have no cousin here. I think and yeah, focus on African too. Did you realize that immigrant Hispanic are more than African here, right?
and
And they are the problem. They are the one who taking the black people job. They are the one who replacing black people here.
well,
Why
they're
now you
not in
talking
our
about Hispanic?
spaces. They're not really in our spaces whining all the time like you. Eric John, EJ, hop in, sir.
Brother Tariq, how you doing, player?
I'm good, man. How are you, bro?
I'm doing good, man. These questionable people who be rolling around with they burgers smelling like expired hyena meat and dish powder, you can't really pay these people no mind because as you look at this dude's profile picture, he definitely got the Akon, off-brand haircut style. This dude ain't really making no damn sense. Why are you worried about what Black Americans are doing? I'm gonna need the tether community because y'all always been tetherly delicious, tetherless when it comes to your asinine talking points. You don't try to get with the countries that are actually trying to pull themselves up from their bootstraps and actually make their countries great again. Why are you so worried about Black Americans allegedly hating on Africans? The truth is Africans hate Africans. Y'all hate yourselves so much that y'all can't do nothing but hate on Black Americans, let alone any other African. They're trying to get away from the people that's been selling y'all out for loose change and Red Cross rice. Why don't you say anything
Hold
after
on,
that?
bro.
Shut up, stop talking, sir.
Shut up, bro.
Shut up,
You're
Mr. Question
generalizing.
Mark.
You're
Shut up,
generalizing, bro. What you
sir.
fucking
Your
talking
hairline
about?
looks like
What
Rainbow
you
Road.
talking
Here
about?
is
Shut
Mike.
the
This
when I'm talking,
mushmouth
bro. Shut
bastard
the
needs to
when
shut
I'm
up. See,
talking.
I done hit him
You
upside his
see
head
those
with the
people
quickness.
like you're
I already
fucking
done
low
pistol with
IQ.
one of you
You're
niggas last
fucking low
night
IQ people.
upside your
Fucking
head.
shit people,
You
bro.
are low IQ people. You don't have no toilet.
That's why Myron
Mute his
destroy us
mic,
all the
man.
time. You're
Cause
fucking
this
low
mushmouth
IQ. I
ass
don't
don't know what the
school.
hell he's talking
Yeah,
about.
sit down here
Please.
talking
Hold on,
shit.
hold on.
Shit people, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate those people, man. Those low IQ people.
Now, how you talking about somebody low IQ and you a little old fleer? How's the IQ in your failed homeland?
So why you sit down here and generalize all African?
You
Did
just
you
said up talking about
African
we
is
low IQ, but you got the
Africa
home.
is a
Wait, no, no,
continent.
no, no, no,
Africa is a
no,
continent.
no, no. You just sat here talking about we got a low IQ, but y'all walking on dirt roads and crapping in the streets in your homeland. So how is that IQ high? I'm just trying to make it make sense. Go ahead.
The average IQ, like I'm not generalizing all African. African have high IQ than those black stupid FBA that you're talking about.
Then why are y'all running around there living in open sewers?
What you mean living in open suits? We
Living
make
in
the
open sewers in
we
your
make
home. It's open
Nigerian make
sewers over.
the more Nigerian make more income than all African in this country.
No, then
Even y'all black,
why is their
even y'all
economy
black
about
lazy ass
to,
people. Y'all so
why are their economies over there about to collapse then if they make all this money? Why they're fleeing on inner tubes to get the hell out of there? Hmm?
why y'all so lazy, man? What's
Lazy?
what's wrong with these black people here,
You
man?
can't y'all can't build public toilets and we're lazy?
Y'all so violent. Y'all so lazy. Y'all so
Y'all got
aggressive.
child soldiers running over there with
High
pitchforks
testosterone,
and
stupid, dumb.
doing a lot of projecting. Sir, you there's a reason why you ain't over there with your accent. There's a reason why you're over here, sir. You ain't over there and you ain't ever going back, sir. You or that
15%
accent.
of the violent crime.
Right, and your ass is right over here with us. It's better than your homeland. That's why you here, sir. No matter what stats you have about us, that little old musty peppercorn edges hairstyle having ass is right here under us, my brother. You're here. You are
Why
nowhere
don't
near your homeland. Okay? Titty Tundu. Hop on, man.
attack the argument? Don't attack the person, bro. Attack
Yeah,
the
I'm a
argument.
yeah, your argument has fallen flat,
Yeah,
sir. Your
yeah,
argument
don't
has fallen
FBA.
flat.
Always attack the person. Attack where the person come from. Attack the
Yeah,
argument. That's
because
that
it's
is stupid
contradictory
argument.
for you. Yeah, it's contradictory for you to talk about all this high IQ stuff and you live and your homeland is in abject poverty and
My
nobody has it
homeland
together.
does not define me. What
Yes,
the
it
fuck you talking
does.
about?
Yes, it does. You are a product of your failed homeland. That's why
I've
you
been in
fled.
United States 2 years ago.
That's why you fled here. You tethers ain't gonna play this game where you flee over here and then talk shit. It don't work like that no more, buddy. Those days are over. You don't get to flee over here thanks to us helping you and then turn around and talk shit. That ain't happening no more. All right? You're not at liberty to say anything about a foundational black American until you flick the flies off your family members back in that failed village that you fled from, sir. You can't say anything about us. Okay? Nothing at all except thank you for helping me. That's all I want to hear from you.
Bro, I don't know what kind of African you're talking about. When
Yo
African come
ass. We're
here,
talking about you.
they work, they don't worry about nothing. Don't worry
You
about
worry
your
about
African
us. You
lazy ass
worry,
people.
yeah. You tether classes. The tether class is always in our damn
They
business.
don't worry
Worrying
about
about
black
us.
lazy ass people.
No,
Lazy
lazy
black
is you having to
American.
plead. No, no, that's a
You're so
projection.
lazy, man. You're
Late,
so
no, no,
lazy. You're
no,
so
no.
stupid and
Lazy,
lazy, man.
lazy is sitting up here not building roads or bridges in your homeland and just fleeing. That's lazy, huh? Ain't that lazy? You're not building no infrastructure, no roads, no water systems. You fleeing, that's lazy, right?
That's why white people hate black people, bro. They have the right
Who
to
gives
hate
a
us.
damn? That's what you tethers worry about. Y'all praise white supremacists. We don't. We don't give a damn what they think or hate. We don't care. That's you guys. When they show up to the village, you guys are celebrating and doing your little tribal dance. Hamya nambumaye, hamya nambumaye. That's you guys worrying about if they like you or not. Foundational Black Americans don't give a damn. You understand?
Yes, yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all damn, y'all care about that.
No, we
They
don't.
hate. Yes, y'all do. You talking about white supremacists all the time. That's all what you do.
Yeah.
White supremacists, white
We live
supremacists.
in global white supremacy. That don't mean
So
I give a damn about whether or not they like me or not.
they
That's
hate.
that's
They
why I can talk
white
about
people
white
hate
supremacy.
everybody. They hate all black people.
That's why we can talk about white supremacy. We don't care if they like us or not. We're foundational black Americans. We are the culture of this nation, sir. We don't flee. We have our own strong, deep-rooted culture, so we don't worry about all that stuff. You understand?
Y'all have no
Maybe
culture.
you
What
could have that
culture
too
y'all
if you
have?
didn't flee.
Y'all have
Maybe you
no
could have that
culture.
too if you didn't flee.
Y'all have no culture. What culture that y'all
We
have?
are the culture, everything here. The
Nothing. Y'all
music,
didn't build.
the food, the
And by
slang,
the
the
way, black
style, the
people did not build
sports,
this country.
everything. Yes.
Black people
Mhm.
here did not build this country. White people built
Yes,
this
we did.
country.
No, they didn't.
They did not. Black people did
No, they
not.
didn't. When the white
Everything that
supremacists,
black people
no, they
did,
didn't. No, no, no.
hold on.
When the white supremacists tried to do it on their own, they couldn't do it. So that means they didn't do it. It was us who did it, sir. Foundational Black Americans. See, they the ones who built your country and then destroyed it when they left after colonization. They destroyed everything and took you back to the Stone Age. And y'all sitting around there tribalistic, not able to build anything back up. And you're the majority over there, and all you do is figure out ways to flee. And you're embarrassed by that, sir. You can't speak on us. You come from a failed society, sir, not us. We stand on.
Everything that black people built here was destroyed by the civil war in the south. Black
That's a
people did
lie.
not build this country.
That's a lie.
White
That's
people,
that. Now you're
yeah.
using that. That's that Dinesh D'Souza shit you're
Bro,
talking
you know
about.
what? We need to bring back
Everything
slavery. Hey,
wasn't destroyed. No, no,
we need to
stop
bring
it.
back slavery. We need to bring back
Stop it.
slavery, man. I ain't gonna
Well,
lie.
it's already back in your homeland. They're
No, we
enslaving
need to
people
bring
over
back
there now.
slavery
The
here. We
Arabs,
need to bring
you
back
got
slavery here.
slavery in your homeland.
I ain't gonna lie. Black
You
people will
got
be more smart.
slavery in your
You are
homeland,
so stupid,
sir.
bro. Black people here are so stupid.
Sir, you got slavery in your homeland. There's slavery all over Africa right now. The Arabs are taking y'all all up there to North Africa, selling you to Dubai and all of these other places. Yeah, you got slavery going on up there now, sir. Why don't you go do something about that? Huh? Why don't you do anything about that, sir?
Me, I'm not gonna stay here for long. I'm gonna come back to my country. I'm not here to
No,
stay, bro. I'm not here to stay, bro.
Lord, oh Lord, y'all all say that. Why do y'all tell the same lie?
I'm not here to stay.
Y'all
Why
been
would I
saying,
stay here?
y'all all say you
In a
gonna go
country that
back
is
and
not
stay.
mine, in a country
Y'all
that is
ain't
not
going
y'all
no.
too.
You ain't going no damn where. Your little old musty, rusty, dusty, crusty ass. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna stay right up under us, safe and sound. You ain't going nowhere near no damn Africa ever. You ain't never going back. Y'all stop telling that lie. You gonna stay right here safe under us, the riders, the warrior class, the culture. And that's why you mad because you can't blend into the culture. Your accent and your hairline denies you access, sir. We know that you're an other and you're upset about that. Ain't that the truth, sir? Hop on, Dudu Tunde. Dudu Tunde, hop on. Dudu Tunde, hop on, sir.
Why you keep muting me? Let me
Because I'm
talk.
talking. See, we have order here. Like one
Let me
person talks.
talk, bro. You don't like
No, no, no.
you
You're
don't
not going to
attack my
talk over.
argument. You just attack me. Like
No,
attack my
because you're
argument,
not
bro.
going to talk over me. That's not going to
Attack my
happen.
argument. No reparation. We're not gonna bring back reparation, and we need to bring back slavery here from black people.
You've already
Black
said that.
people. FBA need to understand that they are stupid. They don't know anything, and they are lazy piece of shit. That's what we have to understand here.
Well, that's a projection, sir. You're just projecting your own insecurities onto us, sir. That's just you projecting. You're the face of failure, sir, and you know it. How many awards, how many medals did y'all win in the Olympics in West Africa?
That's why me
How many
Nigerian make more
medals?
money than you.
How many medals did y'all
We
win?
don't give a shit about the Olympic.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to flee over here. I'm not trying to beat up on the West Africans, but this your representative. This guy is kind of representing you right now. Not a good representative. Yeah, he's showing all of the vitriol that a lot of tethers have for us because we're the faces of black success, and yeah, unfortunately, many of you are the faces of black failure, like him, and he
White
knows.
people made black people here, bro. White people made y'all here. Y'all should be like recognize that. Yeah, black people made you. White people made y'all here.
Made us how?
Yes, it's
How?
because of white people. That's why you're in those situations that you're here right now, or you still
How?
being in slavery right now. White people live free here.
They did what, sir?
They give you freedom.
No, we fought for our freedom,
No,
sir.
no, 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 no. White people free here.
No, we made them stop slavery. We fought for our freedom.
No, 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 no. White people did it, not black people.
No, that was pretty much us, sir. That was us handling that. And you're from Gambia, right?
I'm not from Gambia. I don't know what country you
Was
talking
it what was it Guinea or Gambia? Some with a G. Which one is it?
about. Trying to figure out. No, I don't know. It was Guinea.
We're Guinea.
Yeah,
It wasn't the British whooping that ass over there,
and
right?
that Somalian woman that y'all talking about. She come from Guinea too.
Yeah, but you're talking about white people made us. They made you. They created Guinea. They created that area, sir. That was an area created by the British.
And that's why we kick them out in our country. And
Well, no, they still control your economy,
No,
sir.
no, 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 no. We kick them out. No, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no.
They still control the
They still
economy.
control your here. We kick
No,
them out in my country. We
no,
kick them.
they control your economics, sir. They still control your economy.
No, 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 no. We control our own economy. No
No,
one control our economy. We
no,
control
you don't.
our own.
No, you don't. That's why your economy has completely failed, sir.
That's why they are always complain here. They always complain about
And,
white
and, and
supremacists.
the Asians come over there smacking that ass around. So,
Hispanic
I,
is coming here and out earning ya. And Nigerian
who,
also. Everyone is out
who's
earning.
out earning us? No, no, no. Who?
Yeah, the laziest and poorest
Who's
people
out
in this
earning?
country,
Who's
man.
out? No, no, no. Who's out earning us?
Hispanic is out earning ya here.
No, they're not. Not really.
Yes, they
Now,
do.
now, who's?
Nigerian also,
No, you're
and
not.
and and
No, you're not. Doing
Indian. We're
what?
not gonna
Doing
talk about
what?
Indian.
Doing what?
Indian is, oh my God, Indian. They make so much money here, man.
Out
Indian,
earning us doing what?
they're making so much money here. They make more money than black people here. We all
No,
know that.
no, you don't. Where,
The only thing they are doing is
where
stealing,
the Guinea
robbing,
community?
stealing, robbing, killing.
Where are the Guinea communities? Excuse me. Where are the Guinea communities out here that's successful? Name them. I want to hear about this earning of out earning us. Let's hear that. Where are these Guinea communities that's balling out? Hmm? Over here. We know you ain't got them in your homeland.
Successful people, they don't show up. They're not like y'all here every time have some chain and trying to show up that y'all have money. Like, come on now, bro, it's fucking lame.
But how are you out earning? Show where are you out earning us?
How y'all making money? By stealing, robbing, and killing. That's all. Selling drugs.
That's
That's all.
your
That's the only
projection.
way y'all make money here.
That's
Selling
your
drugs.
sir. You guys are the faces of scams over there in the little West African countries. You're doing a lot of projecting, sir. You are the faces of scamming and fraud. You understand? A lot of people, your currency ain't worth a damn. You understand? You're the face of that, sir. You're doing a lot of projecting.
The only thing y'all do is killing,
That,
scamming, robbing,
sir,
and
you're just projecting all of the little kidnappings in your village. You guys out there kidnapping whole villages of girls and selling them and kidnapping kids, and you guys have all of that violence, sir. So what do you project? You're doing a lot of projecting, sir.
the thing is, like, we can talk about here, but you're never gonna tell me that I'm wrong. Everything what I'm saying is true. The,
Everything is a lie.
everything,
Not only is everything you're
the
saying
only thing y'all do
wrong,
here is
everything you're
killing
saying is
and
wrong.
killing each other. By the way, yeah,
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Everything. And what's interesting, the murders over here and the killing and the crime, a lot of that is you tethers. A lot of the crime, it's you tethers doing it, sir. Especially in New York, in places like New York and even Chicago. Those are your folks, your fellow tethers, doing a lot of those crimes. So let's be very real. If you really want to go there, since you keep, no,
the
no, no, since you
statistic doesn't.
No, no, no. Since you keep mentioning crime, all of these little janky crimes coming out of New York, every time they show somebody's mugshot or somebody's picture, their hairline is janky. And then we start asking questions and we look at the person's background. They're African or Caribbean. They just did a big bust up there in New York where they had these drill music gang members. These were a bunch of Ghanaians and West Africans and people like that. They're not even from our lineage. So you are doing a lot of projecting, sir. We're not going to let you do that. All right?
Who is the people who do the most violent crime in this country?
Musty people like you. Uh, musty people like you. That's who. All right. You smell like a criminal. All right. Anyway, I'm this tether is boring me. Okay, I got him out. I don't want to hear no this boring musty tether. Trinity, hop on here, Trinity. Hop in here, Trinity. Let's get Trinity in here. Trinity, hop on.
What's up? What's good? Good evening, family. Peace,
So what's going on?
power, love, lineage based reparations.
Now,
Hey,
what's going on,
y'all.
Trinity? Because you be low key talking greasy. What's this little greasy talk about? What's that about?
I know you ain't coming for me on this
Yes,
piece. I
yes, I
know
am.
you ain't, Tariq.
Yes, I. What you be talking greasy about?
Baby, I ain't talking. What are you talking about? I talk real. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. Some of
Let's
your
go. Let's go. What are you talking about?
because some of the emails you be
If
sending.
you want to go to, I know you ain't.
Yeah,
Anyway.
mhm, yeah. You be acting like like I'm ignoring you and all of this stuff.
No,
Oh,
it's okay. Okay, but remember, this is what I said. I thought that you had got that email that I sent you, and I realized that it didn't go through. For the rally of reparations, I was asking about bringing water and stuff, and I didn't realize it didn't go through till like, oh my God, it was like 2 months later. So my bad.
okay. So
That
Lord,
was
you
my bad. I know
Lord.
you didn't come for me for that.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking? You were in my emails talking a little greasy. I'm like, what is this woman talking about? All right, but go ahead. What's going on, Trinity?
Anywho, so yeah, you know, I'm just glad people like, that Tether come up here and show their true colors, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I don't want to hear nothing from my people about this Pan Africanism
yeah,
bull crap, We cannot trust these people. We can love these people from afar. You know what I'm saying? We have to concern ourselves with us. These people are clearly not in our best interest for us to be putting first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just thank you for, bringing them on your platform and,
yeah,
making them show their true colors because it's beyond ridiculous. And the diaspora amongst us is just like crazy. We need to put ourselves first, foundational Black Americans. That's it, that's all. These
yes,
people
ma'am,
can come second, period.
yes, ma'am.
We
But
can
thank you.
kumbaya later.
Yes, ma'am. But
Yo, this is an old clip of some Somali pirate trying to act tough again. He probably just got done eating hyena meat and injera. He's talking about they have high IQs, but they drinking cow pee to get energy. But yeah, I'm not gonna say too much because YouTube be tripping. But I'm definitely gonna live stream soon, probably tomorrow. Yeah, but anyway, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. Follow me on Twitter, that's where I'm the most active on. And turn on your noties for the next live stream.